In the heart of ancient Greece, a prince was born. His name was Alexander. His father was King Philip II of Macedon. Alexander was a bright child, eager to learn. Aristotle, the great philosopher, became his teacher. He taught Alexander about philosophy, politics, and the art of war. Growing up, Alexander tamed a wild horse named Bucephalus, showing his strength and courage. At a young age, he already dreamed of emulating the heroes of old. When Alexander was 20, his father was assassinated. He quickly took control of the Macedonian army. Many Greek city-states saw this as an opportunity to rebel against Macedonian rule, but they underestimated Alexander's determination. He marched south, defeating the rebellious Greeks in a series of swift campaigns. He showed mercy to those who surrendered. Cities like Thebes, which resisted, were treated harshly as a warning to others. By 23, Alexander was master of Greece. With Greece secure, Alexander turned his attention east. Across the Hellespont, a narrow strait of water, lay the Persian Empire. Persia, a vast and wealthy land, had long been an enemy of the Greeks. Alexander, seeing himself as the champion of the Greek world, decided to punish the Persians for their past aggressions. Gathering his army, he crossed the Hellespont in 334 BC. This marked the beginning of one of the greatest military campaigns in history. He traveled light, his army a well-oiled machine of skilled soldiers. His first major encounter with the Persians came at the Granicus River. The Persian satraps, governors of the region, waited for him. They expected an easy victory. Instead, Alexander led the charge himself, smashing into the Persian lines. The Macedonian army, inspired by their king, fought bravely. The Persians were routed. This victory opened up Asia Minor to Alexander. He moved quickly, city after city falling to his army. He liberated the Greek cities on the Ionian coast, freeing them from Persian rule. Section 5. The Shadow of Persia. Darius III, the Persian king, finally gathered a massive army to face Alexander. They met at Issus, a narrow plain. Despite being outnumbered, Alexander's tactics and the discipline of his troops won the day. Darius fled, leaving his family behind. Alexander treated Darius's family with courtesy and respect. Victory after victory followed. Tyre, a heavily fortified island city, fell after a long siege. Egypt welcomed Alexander as a liberator, crowning him pharaoh. Section 6. A world united. Pushing further east, Alexander finally confronted Darius at Gaugamela, near modern-day Mosul. This time, the Persian army was even larger, but Alexander, through cunning maneuvers and bold attacks, shattered the Persian resistance. Darius fled once more, later killed by his own men. Alexander was now the undisputed ruler of the Persian Empire. He had achieved what was once thought impossible. His empire now stretched from Greece in the west to the Indus River in the east. Section 7. Legacy of a King. Alexander, despite his victories, never stopped. He pushed into India, fighting a costly battle against King Porus. He wanted to reach the end of the world to see what lay beyond, but his exhausted troops refused to go further. Disappointed, Alexander turned back. He died in Babylon in 323 BC, aged only 32. The cause of his death remains a mystery, perhaps illness or poison. His empire, vast but fragile, soon fragmented. Section 8. Echoes of Empire. Though his empire did not survive him, his impact on the world was profound. He spread Greek culture, language, and ideas across his vast domains. This fusion of Greek and Eastern cultures gave rise to the Hellenistic world. His conquests opened up trade routes connecting East and West. He founded numerous cities, many named Alexandria, which became centers of learning and commerce. His life and exploits became the stuff of legends, inspiring generations to come. Section 9. Sleep Now. Alexander's story is one of ambition, courage, and the desire for knowledge. He was a flawed individual, capable of great cruelty and ruthlessness, but he was also a visionary leader who dreamed of a united world. His legacy continues to fascinate and inspire us today. His conquests, though ultimately fleeting, left an indelible mark on the course of history. Now, as you drift off to sleep, let the memory of this ancient king and his extraordinary journey lull you into peaceful slumber.